wear a shirt that's in tune with whatever video you're watching. You're trying too hard. Yeah. That's what that is. I'm trying too hard. Or maybe I'm just wearing a shirt that fits the video.
It's taking a lot of effort to keep that shirt on.
Oh God, it's so I'm trying way too hard.
Yeah, you can take it off if you want to.
What's going on, Reject Nation? I'm Greg Alba.
John Humphrey.
I don't know if you guys have been following this or heard the news, but Eminem released a new album about a week or two ago called Kamikaze. I did a 1-minute Instagram review on it because I listened to the whole thing when I was working out. Quick thoughts on that whole album, just to get out of the way. I heard like a couple of songs without listening to the album, and I liked them, but then there was a couple I was like, I don't really care for it. But I listened to the entire album as a whole, from beginning to end, starting with the ringer, ending with the I really loved it. I love the hell out of this album. And of course, you know, the Not Alike song going against MGK. And then MGK did his Rap Devil song, which I actually admit, I like that song.
Oh yeah, he stepped up.
Eminem's my hero, favorite solo artist of all time. And I thought it was a good song. But I've been waiting for this track. And I'm like, we don't really do music video reactions on YouTube. This isn't really our brand here, you know. Let Sean see, and I'm Dante, the people who really cover music videos and songs and all that do that. And I was like, you know what? Every day I've been checking the Eminem music channel for when's this track dropping, you know?
It's public knowledge that you love Eminem, so I feel like this is relevant enough.
This is fitting. A big reason why we don't really do song reactions and all that is because we always go through a hell of a process to try to at least get it uploaded on YouTube and be visible, because most of them, like 99% of them, are not monetized, which is fair, but usually they get blocked right away. So we have to go through this whole process to at least let it be visible on the internet for the guys who really want to see their reaction, and a lot of disputing and all that. So we're gonna borrow from Sean C, and I'm Dante, and a lot of people who do music video reactions and song reactions. And we won't play the whole song, but we'll pause every now and again and talk about it. Let's talk about it.
There you go. See, you're ready. You're in the zone.
As we watch Eminem destroy Machine Gun Kelly.
What if he doesn't, though? What if it's
I didn't even know,
totally lame?
I didn't even know who MGK was until I heard the rap. I'm like, who is Machine Gun Kelly? Now he's more popular than ever.
Yeah.
Which goes in line with that Ringer song of him talking about when he talks about someone.
Yeah. I mean, I'd heard a couple of his verses and maybe a song or two up until this point, but I'm not really a big MGK aficionado by any stretch.
Yeah, sure, MGK is like a way better rapper than myself or any of my friends. But he's no Eminem.
He's not Eminem. No, he's not Eminem.
So, yeah. Let's check this out. Hit and play.
You sound like a bitch. Shut the fuck up. Fans become your haters. You done? Weird. All right. We're doing this once.
I'm pausing this way too early. That opening line of MGK's Rap Devil song, when he does start insulting the beard, my first thought was, lame insult. Me personally, I dig Eminem's beard. But then again, we're bearded gentlemen.
Yeah.
So maybe we just like the beard.
It's not a particularly hard bar out the gate. Yeah. Let Eminem leave his beard alone.
Here's that autograph for your daughter. I wrote it on a starter cap.
Nice.
Stand. So before you die, let's see who can out-petty who with your corny lines. Roll out, Kelly, ooh, but I'm 45 and I'm still out selling you.
Hell yeah.
29, I had 3 albums that it blew. Woo! Now let's talk about something I don't really do. You're a fucking molehill. Now I'm gonna make a mountain out of you.
Oh, that's a good line.
I mean, just hearing that, I really love this so far. Insult me in a line, compliment me on the next. So true. Because there were times in the Rap Devil song where I was like, wait a minute. Is he admiring Eminem right now? Is he going full-on diss mode right now? Or is he kind of trying to play some even game here? Yeah. I mean, of course, as he goes later into the song, you're like, okay, he's on full-on diss mode. But I like how this part of the verse is him reacting to are you insulting me or complimenting me? What are you doing exactly? And I love his comebacks because a lot of that diss was dedicated to "You're old now, Eminem."
Yeah, it's funny to see him directly address that early on because I was listening to the Dead End Hip Hop breakdown, and that was one of their main complaints about MGK's song is like for the first 2/3, it's mostly like you're short, you're old, your beard looks weird.
Yeah,
very petty insults and stuff.
Yeah, what I'm like, but that has nothing to do with his skill at all.
Yeah,
and he can't attack him on his skill
or his quality as a person, you know.
Exactly. But I love that idea of like, yeah, but when I was your age, I was doing better than you. I love that.
You're calling old, bro. You're a fucking mountain now. I'm gonna make a molehill out of you. I think this is pretty savage bar.
Dope line.
You know, good play on the play on words.
Wheaties or Cheerios, cause I'm taking a shit in them, Kelly. I need reading material. Dictionary. Yo, last 4 albums suck. Go back to recovery. Oh shoot, that was 3 albums ago. What do you know? Oops.
Yes, thank you.
Oh, you broke bitch. Yeah, I had enough money in 02 to burn it in front of you. I'd rather be 80-year-old me than 20-year-old you.
Oh.
Till I'm hitting old age, still can fill a whole page. Got the ditty okay, so you spent your whole day shooting a video just to fucking dig your own grave. You ain't never made a list.
I like that bar. Got the ditty okay, so you spent your whole day shooting a video just to fucking dig your own grave. He's like walking around with that shovel and stuff like that. Like, it's a good way to take the video, twist it back in on itself.
Because I think that was the general fan response of Machine Gun Kelly's track. This is good. There's some good lines in here. But we all know Eminem's gonna come back.
Yeah.
I even think I saw a line like that in one of the comment boxes of people like, he's just digging his own grave with that shovel, isn't he?
Yeah.
It's your moment. This is it, as big as you're gonna get, so enjoy it. Had to give you a career to destroy it. Lethal and
Whoa! Had to give you a career to destroy it.
Savage.
That's so true. I mean, Machine Gun Kelly has a big fan base, without a doubt, like a huge fan base. But I was on that spectrum of, I don't know who Machine Gun Kelly is. I've never even heard one of his songs. And like this whole back and forth has made him more famous than he could have ever hoped for.
Yeah.
And him dissing Eminem becomes one of his most reputable things in his biggest tracks. And now Eminem's taking him down. That was a great looking line, dude.
But if I was 3'11", you look up to me, and for the record, you would suck a dick to fucking be me for a second. And shit is like Rambo when he's out of bullets, so what good is a fucking machine gun when it's out of
fuck! Yeah.
He'll have to fuck him in my flannel. I'll give him my sandals, cause he knows long as I'm shady, he's gonna have to live in my shadow.
Yeah, he's just not giving a fuck right now.
Oh,
he's
dude.
just smacking him all around.
Oh, he's acknowledging everything we wanted him to acknowledge, though.
I don't think there was going to be any way he wouldn't have done that. You know,
like
you got to hit the key points, man.
Because he makes that line about Eminem's height, and he's even saying like,
6'3"
it's like it doesn't matter how tall I am, I could be shorter than this, and you'd still have to look up. You still have so much to climb to reach up to me, you know?
Yeah. Oh, well, and the machine gun when it's out of ammo, because gun, like, I would never want to be dissed by Eminem.
No. If I was dissed by Eminem,
he'll take you apart in ways you didn't realize could happen.
If Eminem made a diss track about me, I would come back with a very lengthy, detailed apology track. I would do a reaction to that diss track, and
I want that trend.
Do a reaction to that diss track, and I would just go, yeah, totally agree. You were not out of line at all. Yep. Fuck all my family, sure.
It's always how I wanted to die.
You're fucking salty cause young Gerald's balls deep inside a Halsey.
Oh,
Your red sweater,
ouch.
your black leather.
Jeez.
You dress better, I rap better. That a death threader, a love letter. Over a pick, I just don't like you prick. Thanks for dissing me. Today you put out a hits, the day Diddy admits that he put the hit out that got pop kill. I'm sick of you being whack and still using that motherfucking auto-tune, so let's talk about it. Talk about it. Get the cock about it before we can even talk about it. And you're not about it, so just leave my dick in your mouth and keep my daughter out of it. Fucking. Oh, and I'm just playing, Diddy. You know I love you.
I was going to say there may be a couple allusions at the end there that I didn't quite catch, although he did drop a nice little G-Eazy barb in there, because a lot of the talk about Machine Gun Kelly is that G-Eazy kind of swiped his lane and blew up when MGK was kind of on the track to do so.
I actually think this was the perfect, appropriate amount Yeah, because, people have really been anticipating this, and there's been a lot of hype coming on this comeback, but there's a 3-part interview that you could watch, Eminem and Sway, and he spends like 5 minutes talking about this whole MGK situation, acknowledging how, like, if Eminem had to keep doing diss tracks back against everyone he's insulted or made a line about in every one of his albums, even in just the Kamikaze one, he'd spend years dedicated to this. And, like, I love his attitude here, because MGK seemed like he was really offended. And MGK, like, he did that whole Rap Devil song. The way Eminem handles it, it sounds like, I'm just going to take one credit. I mean, I don't know how much Eminem rewrote this and worked his ass off on it or whatever, but the way he handled it here really had that I don't give a fuck attitude. Let's go over the shit you said about me and say how you're, like, stupid and wrong about it.
Like, all right, let's get to work on this. You asked for it.
Because Eminem couldn't take the approach of, like, whoa, you really got to be. It's just more like, people want me to come back with this, and you're going to attack me. Now I'm involved with this, but all right. Here we go.
Exactly. It's the game. I mean, that's the other thing, too, is that's some of the discussion I've heard as well, is, like, people have given MGK props for coming back with a song, because a lot of the dudes who Eminem talked about on Kamikaze basically just said shit on social media. But, this is the game, is going back and forth at each other. This is kind of, like, part, at least, of the life's blood of the genre, and to see a beef like this grab everybody's attention for a minute kind of seems like a special moment. I
also love how Eminem's been pretty vocal about attacking autotune.
Well, I mean,
there's just a lack of authenticity to it, and sometimes it can work.
I don't know.
I personally have never really been a fan of autotune.
Well, autotune is, I don't know, it's like anything else. It's like, at first, it's like when it
can be abused, though.
Yeah, totally. It's something that, like, everybody would put over their singing, and it got really annoying for a while. But in truth, like, it's just another effect. It's just another thing to add to your repertoire, like a distortion pedal or anything else. The game has changed, and the new genres that are prevalent are very different from, lyrical hip-hop. Most definitely. I know he hates mumble rap and things like that. I guess I don't blame him. I'm not as big on the most cutting edge, hip hop or whatever, but
I do really appreciate this song. And that last line, just because you look in the mirror, think that you're Marshall. Like, because he has the blonde hair and earrings. A lot of this diss is like, no matter what you say, you're just in my shadow. And now that you've got an even bigger reputation off of dissing me, you're just more in my shadow now,
for sure.
Like I said, I like the Rap Devil song for what it is, and I know he can rap better than anyone I've ever met in my life. Yes, all right. But with that being said, the fact that he kind of does have one flow throughout, and Eminem still mixes it up here too, which I really appreciate. Like, that's a big part of what makes Eminem special, is his ability to really mix it up.
Oh yeah, I mean, Eminem is always trying to kind of shape shift, I feel like he's not content to stay within one flow for too many bars. It just seems like he's got to jump around, and that's just a stylistic difference ultimately to me. But, I mean, I wonder how MGK is going to take this. I feel like either way, this works for him. He's not going to have the biggest career ever after this, but he's definitely got more fans than he did before. So it's, this is just like Eminem working out,
There's really no benefit for Eminem to do this. But it benefits MGK in a way.
Just fun and pride, It's like, why not? Can we load the comments yet, or are they still just completely...
Finally. For hours, I've been trying to at least see the comments, because this is our first time hearing it, but there's been so many comments dropping, thousands of new comments every time, that we haven't been able to see any of it. There's so many comments coming in, YouTube can't keep up. When we started playing this, it was at 4 million views. We refreshed it, and now it's at 5,710,000 views. And from a fan perspective, it's just a fun thing to witness, Oh
yeah.
Eminem's one of my heroes. Always loved the guy. I love the Kamikaze album. And this is just a nice little diss delight that I've been waiting for.
Nice little cherry on top of the whole thing. Nice little taste of shady.
Want to close this out, John?
Sure. You can subscribe to The Real Rejects. Click that notification bell to get updated every time a review or a video is out, because why would the subscribe button do what the subscribe button is supposed to do? We have a Patreon. Come check us out over there. We got full-length TV show reactions, the occasional music video reactions in full. Great community over there. Weekly Q&As. A lot of fun stuff. Come check us out over there. And we'll catch you on the next one. Did I forget anything? Did I do good?
That was great.
All right. Cheers, people. Be well.